How often do we come across a puzzle that frustrates and fascinates us in equal measure at the same time, especially in a world dominated by screens and digital distractions? Now, you might be thinking hard and trying to figure out its name, but let me tell you, as a child, I became obsessed with this captivating puzzle. And believe it or not, I started a small trend when I brought it to school back in sixth grade. It was the Rubik's Cube, a an eye-catching puzzle that where colors blend, possibilities, patterns connect, and endless possibilities unfold. So today I'm going to be talking about the world of the Rubik's Cube, one of my favorite childhood toys. More importantly, I will discuss about its variation, its benefits, and why people around the world collect them. Originally called the Magic Cube, it was invented in 1974 by a Hungarian professor of architecture to help his students understand spatial relationships. Over the years, numerous variations of the original 3x3 Rubik's Cube have been developed and making them as diverse as the people who collect them. Uh, for example, this 2x2 right here, which is perfect for beginners or for someone who's looking for a quick mental challenge, or to this mind boggling 33 by 33, or the gear, the Megaminx, which has 12 sides, and the mirror, and etc. Which are all designed to challenge even the most experienced solvers. According to the official Rubik's website, it stated that by the 1980s, the Rubik's Cube was a worldwide craze, selling millions of cubes every year and cementing its legacy into the pop culture when it was featured in The Simpsons, The Big Bang Theory, and many more major Hollywood movies. As the numbers of the layers increase, uh, the cubes look more complex and more challenging. However, the foundation to solve these cubes are all relatively the same. According to Shathak Masta, a speed cuber with 9 years of experience from India, he pointed out some top misconceptions that people have about these cubes in an article for India's leading cube stores, such as you must be really good at math if you can solve a Rubik's Cube, or you need to solve one color at a time, or scrambling longer makes it harder to solve. So far, we have covered the Rubik's Cube variation and how with each new iteration, the complexity deepens. Now, let's talk about its benefits. Why do we find ourselves captivated by these twisting and turning cubes? Well, the answer lies in the profound impact of the Rubik's Cube have on our daily lives. Beyond being mere toys or hobbies, they serve as powerful tools for personal growth and development because they require a unique combination of spatial awareness, logical thinking, and patience. Every twist and turn represents as a metaphor for the obstacles that we face in our life. According to another article written by Mazda, published on December 30th, 2020, it stated that being able to solve the Rubik's Cube can lead to an increase in muscle memory, improve patience, and even improve your agility, which coincidentally helps you type faster or code faster on your computer. Furthermore, an article published on Cublello, written by Chila Kapati, a speedcuber from India who competes in various events, including the 3x3 blindfolded, published on July 30th, 2022, mentioned that speed cubing can help boost your brain development, especially in the earlier ages, and to which helps the brain to be more attentive, increase attention span, and helps grasp concepts quicker. Now, let's talk about why people around the world collect them. For many enthusiasts, collecting Rubik's Cube serves as a representation for personal milestones because each cube represents a triumph over a mental challenge. For example, some people might collect Rubik's Cubes just for fun or for decoration purposes, while others collect them to showcase their personal achievements. Me personally, I started collecting the Rubik's Cube after I was able to solve the 5x5 and the 4x4, which made me realize that these cubes are based on the 3x3. And then I decided to challenge myself and mess around with different shapes. In short, people who collect Rubik's Cube for various reasons, and it can range from collecting just for fun to even collect as a hobby. Had I not discovered this very specific piece of the puzzle, would I still be the same person today? Probably not. To recap, today I've talked a little bit about the Rubik's Cube variation, its benefits, and why people around the world collect them. In the end, it's not just about the cubes or the collection, but rather the lessons we learn and the connections we make and the growth we experience. Today, I invite you to the world of the Rubik's Cube and become part of the top 6% of the world's population, which are only the people who can solve the 3x3 Rubik's Cube.